Sharing a single bathroom. When I tell you that 9 of those children were girls, you can just imagine what the mornings were like. I think it's where the Irish jig might have actually been invented. William Warden lived here till the Great Depression in the late 20s. Then he abandoned the property, still a very rich man. It remained empty for a few years and was then purchased by a lady called Marjorie Kennan Rawlings, the famous authoress of The Yearling. She and Norton Baskin, a hotelier husband, converted the castle, added a whole bunch of bathrooms and turned it into the Castle Warden Hotel. They ran it as a hotel throughout the 1940s, during which time it was visited by a man called Robert Ripley, who from the moment he saw it wanted it as his very first museum to house his travelling auditorium. He was still negotiating for it when in 1949 he died of a heart attack. Nonetheless, his family estate continued the negotiations, and the following year, in 1950, this opened as the first Ripley's Believe It or Not museum. I believe there are 32 or 33 around the world now, but this is not only the first, but the only one that Robert Ripley himself was ever physically inside. And with that, I think we can go. By the way, they call me Tiny Tim. I'm the company's only English driver. Don't let the thought worry you. I'm really beginning to get the hang of this driving on the wrong side of the road business. We'll be fine. They were peaceful people who were amused and fascinated by the Spanish. Indeed, one of the monks who reported on the landing reported that many of the Native Americans actually tried to join in the service, reciting the responses along with the congregation. Listening to Native Americans try to tackle Latin must have been quite something. Anyway, after the service, the two groups got together and that night celebrated with a giant feast. Now, it's not known if that feast included turkeys. It seemed likely it consisted of things like beans and alligator. And this is why Flagler didn't want rival church bells. This church has one of America's only 2 examples of a 5,000 Aeolian pipe organ. You have musicians from all over the country coming to play the instrument in this church. Not only has Jenny Louise and her baby interred here $17 million worth of Louis Comfort Tiffany's stained glass. Just think, every morning Flagler College students have breakfast at Tiffany's.
It doesn't matter, so go on. Be carefree like a little baby. But first, give Zoltar a little money, and I will give you a fortune.
Discovering a new way of working and making things, and that's really interesting thing.
Go ahead and let Zoltar tell you more.
Sorry, sir. Sorry.
Pose. Stand against the opposite wall and strike a pose. Don't look into the flash. 5, 4, 3, 1. Now check your shadow on the wall. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now check your shadow on the wall.
That's so cool. So we had to come back out here because we found out there was a two-way mirror, and it's always a theory that there's separation between a mirror and your finger, right? Now it doesn't look like it on here, but there is a separation, right? Slight separation, okay? And we gotta hurry up and run all the way over here before I run out of time. And this mirror right here is a two-way mirror. When you touch it, no separation whatsoever. Buddy Alex is gonna stand right there. Stay right there. I gotta hurry up and not die walking through this chamber of secrets. Boy, we about to lose some weight up in this one. Yeah, this is what we want to do. This is what we want to do. We about to do this. Yeah. Morning. Coming down, we're gonna burn 11 calories. 30 calories in total. That's in Spanish. I'm gonna pick this up. I'm gonna let you know right now, these were some strong motherfuckers, bro. That's decent. I think so too. This is the original lens. It still functions to this day.